Hey, this is Julia Pollarino with Triathlete Magazine and Triathlete.com. We're here with Linsey Corbin at Craft and Commerce in downtown San Diego. Linsey's in town for Oceanside this Saturday and is just catching up with us a bit. So, are you ready for Saturday? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm super excited for Saturday. Should be a good race, and I don't know. It's fun being in San Diego and good way to start the year. So, looking forward to seeing how it goes.
So this is the second race of your season so far. You were in San Juan, where you were second. So tell us a bit how your maiden race went for the season and how you are moving forward from that race.
Yeah, I mean, I was super happy with how San Juan went. I think first race of the year, you never really know what you're going to get. You know, you've been training hard all winter long, and I knew I trained pretty well this winter, and so just kind of excited to go out there and see how things are. And yeah, I had a great swim in San Juan. That's something I really wanted to work on this year. And I came out, I thought, in a personal best time and only 2 minutes off the lead. And sometimes that's 4 or 6, and it's even been 8 minutes before. So 2 minutes, I was pretty excited about that. And then it was my first race on the Trek Speed concept, and just loved it. The bike felt awesome. I felt really prepared from my coach, Matt Dixon. And so it was a great bike, and I ended up getting the lead on the bike, which doesn't happen that often for me because I'm usually so far back, and just to come off the bike in first place was great. And I'm a little bit bummed about my run. You know, it's tough to get run down, but Kelly Williamson is a great runner, and she's in great form right now. So all in all, first race of the year, I was pretty happy about it. So yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah. So going into Saturday's race, how much do you pay attention to who's racing and who the competition is going to be, or do you just really focus in on what you need to do in your own race?
Yeah, I just, you know, ultimately you have to focus on yourself and race your own race. And I'm actually trying something different this year and not looking at the start list before the start. So normally I always like scope it out and you get psyched out like, oh, Julie Dibbins is racing, she can ride a bike, or, you know, Kelly's racing, really fast runner. So I actually, I'm just going to go out there and give it a go. We'll see.
So this is your second time racing Oceanside. What are the things that you've learned from the first time racing that you'll apply this time around?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a pretty cold swim being in the ocean, and so I definitely am a fan of getting in a good warm-up. And so not all races do I run beforehand, but this race I'll run and sort of get my heart rate up. The air temperature's a little bit colder, so I like to be pretty darn hot when I get into the water. And yeah, you know, swim, it's just going to be find out where things are at, give it my best. I know I definitely don't do well when I sprint off the line, and so I sort of have to just focus on myself and swim my own race, and hopefully I'll end up in a good group. And then the bike here, you know, I think it's pacing is important. I think once you get onto the base, that the hills really play a factor in the race. And so last year did not bike very well the last third of the race, and so this year hopefully I'll reverse that and build throughout the day and have a good back half of the race. So yeah, and then the run, I think it's going to be different this year with the 2 transitions, but not all that different. And I don't know, I think running along the Strand, you get lots of energy, you get to see your competition, and you get to see your family and friends that are out racing. And so I really look forward to the run part of this. It's a good one. I like the hills on it. I think it breaks it up. So.
It's on for the winter time. And after the race, you'll be heading back to Montana?
Yep. Yeah, so we went to Tucson for 3 months this winter for sort of winter training camp and to get out of the cold, and had a really good time this year down there and gotten a good base. But we're headed back to Montana after this, so we're going to be spending Sunday and Monday in the truck driving back to Missoula, but looking forward to going home. And I love Missoula, and just great training partners there, and the weather should be getting pretty decent enough that you can enjoy the outdoor riding. And so, yeah, it'll be good to head home and just prepare for the rest of the year.
And what is the rest of the year looking like? Is it going to be a pretty busy race season for you, or? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I'm a racer and I love to race, and I think, you know, you learn something new and you get experiences every time you put yourself out there. And so I'll be racing a lot of half Ironmans. I'll be at Wildflower, Honu, the Boise 70.3, and then I'll go race Ironman Austria in Europe July 1st. So it'll be my first time to Europe, so I'm excited about that,
So why Austria? Just for the experience of it, or why that race?
Yeah, I mean, I've just kind of always wanted to go race any of the European Ironmans, Frankfurt, Austria, France, Switzerland, and I don't know, I just think Austria would be a great, you know, first course to go over and do, and it's a fast course as well, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how fast I can go and just soaking it all in. So, and then hopefully get a little vacation after.
Do you have any advice for our age groupers racing on Saturday here in Oceanside? Do you have any words of wisdom for those guys?
Yeah, I think the main thing should be just have fun, and really focus on the moment. And I think sometimes people get overwhelmed with the distance or the weather or, the hills on the bike course. And so I just really try to focus on the task at hand, whether it's the first 200 yards in the swim or just getting to the harbor turn buoys. So I really just try to break the course down into segments. And then the other thing is really try to stay strong or conserve some energy for the back half of the bike, because I think it can be windy coming back, and then there's also the big hills, mile 35 on, and so pace yourself for the bike, and then on the run, just have fun with it and break it down into segments, so helps.
So it's more manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have some other exciting news. You are a June cover girl.
I am? No way!
Totally out of the blue. Had no idea, I'm sure. So tell everyone about that experience for you, shooting with Nils Nilsson and just being part of that whole process.
Yeah, well, I am the June cover girl, I did know. But yeah, it was just fun. Triathlete came out to Tucson, which was pretty neat to have them there. And we did some really fun stuff, and I'm excited to show it off to everyone. So you should definitely get the June issue. It's going to be awesome.
We're going to be seeing it at Wildflower, so we'll do an unveiling there, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Lindsay, and good luck on Saturday.
Good luck to everyone racing.
Cheering for you.
Yeah,
all right.
thanks.